everybody, hope you're having a great day. My name is Misty and I go around the island of Oahu and check out restaurants, usually kind of smaller local restaurants, mom and pop places, and also fancy places if they are local. So today's restaurant is EARL of Kaimuki. They also have an EARL in Kaka'ako. I wanted to go to the Kaimuki one. I believe there's more parking there. It's in the Market City Shopping Center. They've been on the island since 2014, a locally owned business, and just making really creative, awesome sandwiches. You also should check out their Instagram if you like sandwiches and check out their specials of the day. If not, give them a call and ask them what the special of the day is. They have special of the days every day, and it's stuff you can't find on the menu. If you're wondering what's on their menu, they have po' boys, Italian subs. They have spicy chicken sandwiches. What else was on there? Cubanos, stuff like that. So I got, though, today, the special of the day is a soft-shelled crab sandwich. And it's a soft-shelled crab, deep-fried, crispy, in a BLT form as well. So there's bacon, lettuce, and tomato on there. Looks amazing. The bread looks very fluffy and thick. And I'm really excited to dig into it. All right, so this is, they cut it in half. This is the sandwich, very thick. I'll give you a close-up, nice and crispy pieces of soft-shelled crab. Looks like a whole crab with the tomato, the mayo, the lettuce, and the bacon. I don't know how I'm gonna fit it in my mouth, but looks awesome. If you like sandwiches, you'll probably like this place. Really good. I noticed there's a little bit of cabbage in here too, and it gives it kind of a mixture with the lettuce, like a slaw type feel, which is nice, an extra crunch. The tomato makes it juicy, and mixed with the crunchiness of the fried crab, it has all kind of textures going on. And the bacon gives it some nice savory saltiness. The only problem is it's very messy to eat. A lot of stuff starts dripping. And when you start biting into it, the more you go, it has that nice crab seafood flavor. And that's what makes this sandwich so much different than a regular BLT. So if you're a seafood lover, definitely check out their IG whenever they have this on a special, because it's delicious. The bread is delicious too, really nice and fluffy, almost like a Japanese bread, and they toast it very lightly with a lot of butter. So this whole meal right now is probably really terrible for me, and I'm probably gonna have to do a lot of cardio, but it's okay, it's worth it. The tomatoes, like I said, give it a nice, wet feel in contrast to the crunchy, dried stuff. That way the sandwich doesn't taste too dry. And the mayo in there isn't too heavy, which is good. It's just right to give it a nice balance between the dryness of the fried crunchy stuff, the bacon and the bread, and with the wetness of the mayo, the lettuce, and the tomato. Really delicious flavors going on. A really good idea. They don't cheat you. This is kind of a little bit upscale sandwich place, but it does seem like they give you the whole fried soft-shelled crab. It tastes fresh. Not fishy, very delicious, good ingredients, and they don't skimp out on anything. The bread's, top notch. So highly recommend. I'll show you a close-up of some of the legs that are sticking out of the sandwich, which is kind of, if you think about it, gross and alien-like, but I'm showing it to show that's the full crab, and it's got a nice crispy batter on it, and it's really, really flavorful, almost like a fried chicken kind of batter. Nice crunch to it. And if you've never had soft-shelled crab before, you can eat the whole thing because it's pretty much soft, and there's no, obviously it's soft-shelled crab, so no shells. Don't need to peel it if you like the taste of crab, but you don't want to do the work about peeling the shell. Definitely the way to go. I've said it before in other sandwich videos, I'm not much of a sandwich person. The sandwich has to be very good and the bread has to be fresh. I'm very picky. I'd rather eat rice if it's a starch or potatoes than bread. But I do enjoy a good fresh bread, and that was hitting the spot. I have half a sandwich left. I'm pretty much content. That was a big sandwich. So if you're a big eater, It's definitely worth it and will fill you up. And if you're not a big eater like me, you can definitely save the sandwich for another meal. And if you're wondering how much that sandwich cost, it is $15. And like I said, it's a special of the day, and they might have it here and there. They also do lobster rolls as specials of the day on Fridays, some Fridays anyway. So like I said, put the IG link down below in the description box, and you can check them out, follow them, and see what specials they have for the day. $15, it is quite expensive for a sandwich, but considering the ingredients and the freshness and the type of Japanese bread they're using with crab, a full crab, $15 is worth it to me, and it tasted very amazing. All right, so next up, I also wanted to try their jalapeno fries with ranch sauce. You can get regular fries without the sauce, and this is on their menu all the time. Looks amazing. Love jalapenos, so if you're not into spice, just get the regular fries. They also do sell chips in a bag, but smells amazing opening up this container. The smells are great. I love ranch too, so how can you go wrong? There's also a little bit of, looks like, cheese on there. So let's dig in. Looks messy and cheesy and ranchy, so oh yeah. If you like jalapenos and you like ranch and cheese, this is the way to go. Some of the fries on the top got a little bit soggy from the cheese and stuff, but nice potato flavor. Looks like homemade waffle fries. So huge, the size of an actual circumference of a potato. And the other ones on the side that didn't get the cheese look very crispy, so I can't wait to taste that. Really strong jalapeno flavor. And I don't just mean the heat, it is hot, spicy, but you get that smoky vegetal flavor of the actual pepper. It's really strong throughout. The ranch is nice, cools it off a little bit. So a nice balance with the cheese. Nice and crispy too. So if you get the ones on the edges, should be crispier. You also got a bunch of jalapenos, but you also taste it in the ranch sauce. So they put the juice of it in the ranch sauce as well. If you're the type that loves nachos, you'd love this. Almost like nachos, but just with potatoes. For the jalapeno ranch fries, it is $8. Quite expensive if you're thinking of fries, but look at how big this container is. It's huge. You could share it with someone. Got a lot of sauce. Mind you, I'm showing it after I ate probably 5 potato pieces. All waffle fries. Homemade, delicious, great battering. The batter around the fry itself reminds me of that Jack in the Box curly fries. So it also has that flavor too. So a whole bunch of flavor explosion going on in this little box. It's delicious. If you like spice, jalapenos, Mexican food, nachos, and curly fries, this is it. Very delicious. I definitely get it again. Wonderful. All right, last but not least, I got their drink. They have a couple of drinks that they make themselves. Plantation iced tea. I believe there's, I forgot, another one. Check out their menu on Yelp or on their website. But this one is a Lilikoi Lemonade. That caught my eye, something different. Looks pretty, and let's try it. Very tart, but you taste the Lilikoi, very pronounced taste. So you know it's in there. Nice and sweet. Not too tart compared to a regular plain lemonade. I think the Lilikoi balances it out with the sweetness. And this is great to quench your thirst after eating that spicy jalapeno ranch fries. So if you're wondering what the Lilikoi lemonade costs and the plantation iced teas and all the other homemade drinks they make, it is $4. I'm not sure. Looks like I'm gonna guess a 16 ounce, pretty big, maybe a medium. There's only one size, but it is delicious, and I like to try different homemade concoctions that different businesses make, and it is delicious. So yeah, try out EARL Kaimuki or Kaka'ako if you're interested in trying some gourmet sandwiches, locally made using fresh local ingredients. Very creative menu for sandwiches anyway. Usually you would think a sandwich is kind of plain and boring and just something to eat on the go or something that you make at home, but Man, these people blow out the ideas and are just so innovative with making these different types of sandwiches that actually are appealing to the eye and also taste amazing using different kind of ingredients you'd never even think about. So check it out. I'm not sure about the parking in Kaka'ako. I do know, sometimes during the busy lunch hour and dinner time, it does get busy. Market City, that parking lot can get hectic at times for Foodland and all, but they do have a lower parking as well, and I found a parking spot right away during the peak lunch hour on a Friday, so shouldn't be a problem. I think that one's more accessible if you're looking for parking, and the line wasn't too long. The service was very friendly, and usually, just to warn you, if you're getting a cooked item, such as mine is freshly fried. It does take 15 minutes to make, so I'm not sure if you want to call it in if you're in a rush, but if you're getting one of those deli sandwiches like an Italian or something with just cold cuts or a Cubano, it doesn't take as long. So just keep that in mind. So I'll see you again. Hopefully you like this video if it's helpful to you, and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you next week on another food adventure. Take care. Peace out.